Okay, so this is the first time I'm gonna be using this setup. So, okay. This might be too bright. I don't know if the lighting is good. Gotta move this a bit. It's a little bright. All right, I'm gonna turn it down. All right, how's that? Better? Or is that too dark? Much better? Okay, cool. Neat. Okay, hold on. I'm going to move some of the way. So, this is my first time doing any content like this. So, I'm trying to figure it out sort of on the fly. I'm gonna have to try and make sure everything's sort of like, wait, can I switch? Nice. Okay, so can you see everything? Up. Sorry. The way that my camera is suspended above my table is sort of ramshackle. It's not very efficient. You know what? I'm gonna change the lighting a little bit. Okay, because the problem is...
I'd say that's prime.
MDG? Yeah, boy.
Ravina? Ravina?
Thanks for everything.
You're welcome. No problem. Cool. Thank you, Watcherm, for the 25 months. And I think you gave Ravina a seizure. God, I wish there was a way I could sit here and, like, not block. I wish I could get, like, a better lighting setup. You know what I mean? That's the problem, is like, the lighting setup isn't. But that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so this is my commander deck. This is my EDH deck. So, I've got some things coming in the mail, right? But, so... This is all of my mana source, right? This is all my mana sources. So I've got over here a few piles. And who's my commander? Kalia. Man, camera quality is not good. I need to change that. There we go. Yeah, I need something more stable. Possibly. Huh. Anyway. Yeah. So, creatures are here. What is shaking? Something to shake this? I can't tell. Anyway, so creatures are here. There's things you can get for overhead camera shots? Wait, really? Maybe I should look up something on Amazon or something like that and order it. Because I'd love to do more stuff like this. Anyway, so, creatures, sorceries, instants, enchantments, artifacts, planeswalker, right? Here's what I have. Colors are red, black, white. So I have 3 fetch lands coming, right? And I've got 3 dual lands. Use arms that clamp onto the table for this MTG stuff? Oh, shit. I gotta look into that. I should get something like that. Hold on. Overhead camera stand. Oh, glide gear. Mount pole. Overhead video stand folder, articulating arm, phone mount, tabletop. Oh. Well, this is sort of like this boom arm. They're expensive. Overhead phone stand. Boom arm for filming, crafting, baking, drawing, recording, mukbang. Oh, nice. This looks like what I... Now it's almost all phone. Well, this is for phones, but I think I could use it. Okay. Usually when I edit decks, I separate into ramp removal resource, offensive endgame. That's probably a better use of this. Okay. So, I've got 3 fetch lands, 3 dual lands, moat, and, I think that's... And damnation coming. Things I need to, Stop saying moat! I know I did it! I know what I did! But anyway, so I've got lands I need to remove to put those in, right? First off, I separated all my lands, right? I've got the full art lands for all my basic stuff. I'm just kidding. I don't really care that much. What are we building here? So I'm editing my deck right now. And so these are the lands that I want to keep. These are the lands hey, what's up, Hotashi? These are lands I might want to get rid of. And these are the lands I'm fairly certain I want to get rid of. Give me that Wrath of God. This one? No, I like this one. This is my Wrath of God. I like this one. I'll send you a Day of Judgment. Okay. So, lands I'm gonna get rid of, I'm fairly certain, are Temple of Malice. I still feel like it's too dark. Temple of Malice, Forbidden Orchard, and Spine Rock Knoll. These are the ones that I was gonna ditch. And then these are ones. Give me a rundown of the ideal synergies your deck has. I want to know the goal. Okay, sure. Okay, let's start there. So Commander is Kalia, right? So her ability is when for those that don't know, when she attacks, you put a dragon, demon, or angel card from your hand into the battlefield, attacking. So it's essentially aggro, right? But I've got a few things. So specifically, I've got stuff to accelerate that. So I've got Dragon Tempest, which is creatures with flying come into the battlefield with haste. Includes Kalia. I've got where is it? Strionic Resonator, which is doubles an triggered ability, which includes Kalia's. So I've got that, and then I've got a lot of stuff that's like multiple combat phases. So World at War. Wait, where is it? Sorceries? Oh, Savage Beating. Savage Beating. So, like, anything that lets Kalia attack multiple times to get multiple things out. Let's see. And then I have some creatures in there, too, that do that as well. Oh, what's her name? Not Grisella. Aurelia. Aurelia does that. There's a dragon I have. Scourge of the Throne does that. So, all that stuff is basically just to get multiple combat phases, so I get Kalia swinging multiple times a turn. Then I have, to accelerate the deck, I have things like Lightning Greaves, because if I play Kalia, or if I play these and then I play Kalia, I can just attach these for 0, and she's got haste, and then I can just start. I don't think I have Chance at Glory. I've got some mana acceleration stuff in here. I don't know if I need Sword of Feast and Famine in here. I have it because it's good, and I'm swinging in the air a lot, so it's hard for people to block. Yeah, I got Mana Crypt in here. I just pulled another one in the box yesterday, too. Chromatic Lantern, Lotus Petal, Commander Signet, Soul Ring. Let's see. For instance, I've got Swords to Plowshares, Deflecting Swat. I really like this a lot. But when are we gonna play? Dude, Hotashi, hit me up. We'll play on Spell Table. It's for remote magic like this. You just see this. It's awesome. You have Seize the Day. You get the flashback, so it's 2 times value and additional attack phase. No, Seize the Day. Let me look that up. From Ultimate Masters. Untap target creature. After this main phase, there's an additional combat phase followed by an additional main phase. Nice! And flashback? Oh, shit. You could buy or proxy the rest? Dude, fucking do it, man. I'll play a proxy deck. So I have Deflecting Swat. One of my favorite big purchases. The Judge Promo Commander. Or, sorry, Judge Promo Vampiric Tutor. I don't know if you can see this. Hold on. Wait. I think I gotta change my focus a little bit. Does this look okay? Oh, this is for like hella close up. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. So that's my Vampiric Tutor. Well, here we go. Vampiric Tutor. The foil Path to Exile that I pulled on stream, actually. What sleeves are these in? These are in some out-of-print sleeves called Ultra Pro Satin Protection. They're iridescent gold sleeves. I had to find these on eBay because they don't make them anymore. But they're very cool. Any deck that I played multiple colors in, I would always try and get these kinds of iridescent. Did you grab your DSLR? I did, but I have no way to mount it top down is the problem. So I'm trying to fix that issue. I'm trying to get a proper mount for, like, top-down footage, but I don't have a lot of space to do it in. So that's the problem. Enlightened Tutor. So Enlightened Tutor can be used to grab a bunch of shit. I can grab Dragon Tempest. I can grab Lightning Greaves. I can grab Mana Excel if I need it. Mana Crypt or whatever. But yeah, so I've got Enlightened Tutor in there. So I've got both Vampiric and Enlightened. Both instant, both 1 mana cost, both awesome. This doesn't cost any life, though. Teferi's Protection. This has saved my ass a number of games. And I know it's 3 mana for basically a, like, only 1 more turn, but I think this is a really good card. This is a fucking awesome card. It's basically just your opponent finishes up their turn and can't do anything to you. Savage Beating for the additional combat phase. Mortify, removal. This is destroy target creature enchantment. Despark. This has saved my ass a number of times as well. Fucking, exile target permanent with converted mana cost 4 or greater. 2 mana to exile something 4 or greater, and you know that's going to be on the board by turn 3 in EDH. So it's like, this is such a good removal card. Anguished Unmaking, another exile target non-land permanent, costs 3 life. So it's 1 more than Despark, but it doesn't have the mana restriction on it. I really like that card too. That has killed a number of very strong commanders. Sorceries. I've got Wrath of God, of course, the classic. Is that an OG Vindicate? It is. Wait. Anyway. This is Terminate over here, if you're talking about it. Next to Magus of the Moat. Oh, this is Terminate. Sorry. Yeah, this is an OG Terminate. Which I'm actually thinking about taking out. Okay, so... I've got Wrath of God, which is, you know, classic removal, 4 mana. Dreadbore. I actually like this, because it's 2 mana for, destroy target creature or planeswalker, which I like over Terminate, because this is literally just creature. The only benefit to this is it's berry, so it's, can't be regenerated, but, like, who the fuck cares? Unless you're playing green. So, Dreadbore I have as, like, sort of, like, to take care of, it's just additional removal, or, get rid of a planeswalker, which is nice. That can be really nasty, because, you know, like, say they get fucking Jace on the field, and you're like, ah, fuck, and you gotta get rid of it, like, right away. You just kill him. Demonic Tutor, of course. This is, revised. Revised. This is a revised Demonic Tutor. So this is an OG one. Well, I mean, I guess Alpha and Beta would be OG, but this is still pretty old. Have you seen the new Jace they revealed today? No, I haven't. World at War, we talked about additional combat 2 additional combat phases, I think. I don't know if I want to keep this. So, I have Earthquake in here because I want to say 99% of my creatures in this deck are flying. Except for, like, Grand Abolisher, Mother of Runes, and Master of Cruelties. Like, those 3 creatures are not flying. But EQ is nasty because it hits everyone. So Kali's just better sneak attack, except she's delicate. Yeah, that's the problem, is she's very delicate. So I'm thinking about maybe removing Earthquake. Because this would be a nice board. This would be a more controlled board wipe. I wouldn't have to worry about killing all my own guys with Wrath of God. Magmaquake costs 1 more red, but it hits all planeswalkers. Ooh, that's pretty nice. Is it still pay X? Yes? Nice. That's pretty cool. Armageddon. This almost won me a game, which is really funny. I had insane board superiority, and then I was just like, fuck it. And I just nuked all lands. It's great. I actually think this is a dope card, and people are too scared to play this. I think if you're too scared to play Armageddon, you're a fucking coward. 4 mana for a complete land wipe, that's so good. Especially if you've got a bunch of rocks on the field. I know it's not getting invited back. My favorite deck so far has been Black Burning Recycle deck that uses the Lex of Boar of Torment Hailfire. It's not Painful Quandary, gets Grimoire. Nice. Cards should end games. I have no problem with Armageddon. I love Armageddon. And last, I got Grim Tutor. I really wanted the OG art for Grim Tutor, but that card is like $300. Fuck that. For Grim, when I could just get this for like 30, it's fine. So I've got, how many? 4 tutors in here? Demonic, Vampiric, Grim, and Enlightened, which I think are all pretty decent. Artifacts, we can look at artifacts now. So I'm really debating taking this out because ideally, Kalia should be getting me my creature every turn, if not 2 or 3, if I'm getting multiple combat phases. But if that fails, this is a good backup. Because it's, so for those that don't know, Quicksilver Amulet, it's meh. Might be a bit slow, but Helm of the Host can nick non-legendary tokens of Kali at the start of combat. Ooh, that's pretty good. Yeah, I got Lightning Greaves in here. Foil Lightning Greaves, too. I actually pulled this on stream. So this is for Kalia. But, I don't know if I want to keep this in here. I think QSA is good, but it's a backup. And when I pull it and I don't need it, it fucking sucks. So I don't know if I want to keep that in here. This is, I think, a maybe. This is like a maybe keep. But I have it in here for now. Lightning Greaves, this is for Kalia or whoever I pull out, whatever creature I pull out. So they can start swinging immediately, and it protects Kalia from being targeted. This is another one I don't know if I need or not. Iliad's Intervention. What is this? White. Destroy X target artifacts or enchantments. Target player gains twice X life. Ooh, that's pretty good. Nice. That's pretty good. Tutors just make me think of Diabolic Tutor. Favorite Tutor card art. Dude pulling a Joey face with a skeleton. I actually have the OG one with the snake. No rocks. Ooh, that's pretty good. I do like that. So, I don't know if I want to keep Sword in here. Sword is nasty if I get it out, because I can put it on anything. I could put it on Kalia to make her beefier. I could put it on something I summon, you know? +2/+2 is never bad, and protection from black and green. I actually have 3 of these. I have 3 Swords of Feast and Famine. I need to trade some away. Strionic Resonator. This is for Kalia. So, because it doubles a triggered effect, if she swings with Strionic Resonator out, I can get 2 things out of my hand rather than 1. Pretty nice. This also doubles combat phases. You go through creatures yet? Not yet. We're going to do creatures after. Boros Signet. It's a mana rock. What can you say? Mana Crypt. The classic. I really wanted the extended art on this, but it's $140, so I'm not going to get the extended art on this. Chromatic Lantern. Another rock. This is also my counter for Blood Moon. If people play... Blood Moon is such a fucking hate card in EDH that this is my, like, hard counter to it. All is Dust and Ravnica at War, particularly good in EDH because people tend to use multi... Interesting. I should check that out. Ravnica at War. I'm going to put that on the maybe list. So Chromatic Lantern is my hard counter for Blood Moon, because a lot of red decks are playing Blood Moon, and it's fucking annoying. So this is my, and it's just good in general. Lotus Petal. This is another one I was sort of on the fence about. I don't know what y'all think about Lotus Petal. I like it. It's sped me up. It's a 0-drop, 1 free mana. I mean, like, really, what can you say? Like, it speeds you up. So, I have it. Also, the other night, I double-sleeved all my cards. So, all my cards are both in these, and they're in KMC Perfect Fits. So my deck is, like, waterproof. So I've got Arcane Signet, another mana rock, and the good ol', I think this is revised. This is revised, yeah. So because you know Sol Ring comes in like every precon now because it's so good. But yeah, I love this Sol Ring art. It's so awesome. I was playing with Ash the other day, and she was like, so wait a minute, can I tap an artifact on the first turn it comes out? I'm like, yeah, this is the first turn we're playing. She's like, okay. She taps and plays Sol Ring on turn 1. I'm like, what? Like, okay. Like, you win. Congrats, babe. For Planeswalker, I have Liliana, just for the tutor effect, which is nice. Also, targeting discard is nice, too. My other option, and it kind of fits better with the theme, is Sarah. The one where she, has, her nuke is you create the emblem with, worship on it. But I love Liliana, too. She's pretty good. I think this is a good Planeswalker choice. She's 1 more, though. So she's 5, whereas Sarah is 4. And so that's sort of a difference. Commander is Kalia, obviously. So we can go through the creatures now. Well, do you want to do lands or do you want to do creatures? What format? This is EDH. Creatures? Yeah, creatures are a fun part, right? That's where the fun is. Okay. So, first, I actually just swapped this in. This is Resolute Archangel. When she enters the battlefield, if your life total is less than your starting life total, your life total becomes your starting life total. So it's basically like it's a lifesaver. I had Exquisite Archangel, which was sort of the same, but her trigger is whenever you lose the game, instead of losing the game, you don't, and your life total becomes your starting life total. So you have to have her out and lose in order for her effect to trigger. The difference being with Resolute, it triggers when she enters. But if for any other reason you would lose, she doesn't save you. Whereas Exquisite Archangel does. But, I mean, the only other way I could think of you losing is like Mill or Poison. And even then, I think you'd still lose. Yeah, Resolute is better because you can bounce her, yeah. And Exquisite is exiled instead. Exquisite, when her effect goes off, she's exiled, but Resolute isn't. Plus, this one's foil, and my Exquisite is not. So, you know, that's sort of a deciding factor. Kalia, Zenith Seeker. This is the other version of Kalia, but she searches the top of your deck. She's the far worse version of this one. This basically just lets me get shit in my hand. So, you know, that's her. Angel of Despair. This card is in decks that are not even Angel Tribal. This is such a good card. This is when she enters, exile target permanent. Or, no. Destroy target permanent. She's great. Yeah. So she's awesome. Let's see. Oh, so I don't know if these two are good, but holy fuck, they're cool. And I really, really I have them both in my deck because I want to get them both off. Grisella and Bruna. So if you get both of these in, during your end step, they merge into one card. It's a 9/10 with Flying Vigilance, First Strike, and Lifelink, and your opponents can't play cards with CMC less than 3. Yeah, and they're also really good in general. And this one returns from the graveyard, too. Actually playing trading cards? Hey, I love paper magic. So I have these two, and if I have them both in my hand or something, I could get them both out with Strionic Resonator or, you know, multiple combat phases or whatever, and it lets me get them both out. It gives me a 9/10. First Strike Lifelink is the showstopper. First Strike Lifelink and the no CMC less than 3, that would prevent them from a lot of counterspells, except Force of Will. So these two. Runescarred Demon, he's a tutor. When he comes into play, search your card or your deck for a card put in your hand. He's a demonic tutor, basically, when he enters play. So a lot of these are like when they enter. So they're all based on Kalia. Utvara Hellkite. This is when a dragon you control attacks. Put a 6/6 red dragon creature into play with flying. So, once again, triggers on attack. I have a few dragons in here. The boy. The boy. Here he is. This thing ends friendships. So, Master of Cruelties. Master of Cruelties is First Strike Death Touch, can only attack alone, and when he attacks and isn't blocked, he reduces the opponent's life total to 1. Kalia gets around the attack alone. So if you attack with, like, 3 things and Kalia, you can put Master of Cruelties into play, and his effect will trigger. So this combo's, that's the end. And then you're dead, because Kalia hits you for 3, or for 2, and you die. So he's particularly nasty. This is the win con right here. If I can get this guy out, that's the win con. Hellkite won't trigger if it comes into play tapped and attacking from Kalia. Oh, I know. But all the other dragons would trigger. If I had any other dragons. Yeah, the trigger is after blockers, so it doesn't have to attack, which fucks. Yeah, it's great. It's really good. Terror of the Peaks. This is what I'm debating taking out. Anything that you target this with costs you 3 life. If you want to target it with removal, it costs you 3 life to do it. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, Terror of the Peaks deals damage equal to that creature's power to any target. Since I've got a lot of, you know, big boys, basically, this lets me, whenever anything enters, he starts shooting. So basically, when I swing with Kalia, and if I have him out, if something enters from Kalia, he gets to shoot and then attack, which is nice. I really like this guy, but I'm debating whether I want to keep him in or not. Grisella, this doubles all damage that you do, and halves all damage you take to everything. So all your creatures do double, and you take half from everything. Nice. Just a good utility card in general. This dude is fucking nasty. Would you be playing Ionia if you could? Of course. She's busted. This thing has won me so many games. Balefire Dragon. When he deals combat damage, he deals 6 damage to all creatures your opponents control. That player controls. This thing fucks. Balefire Dragon fucks. This thing's awesome. If I could get the extended art on this, I absolutely would. I might trade for it, now that I think of it. Doubles the damage your opponents get. If starts would deal damage to an opponent or a permanent an opponent controls. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, that's crazy. I didn't realize that. Wow, that's nuts. Yeah, that is really good. Balefire Dragon is awesome. Mother of Runes. She doesn't fit the tribal, but the ability to, on reaction, give something protection from a color of your choice. Pretty nice. Also, this is the old one. So I don't know if you can see this, but this is before her errata. So she's not a human cleric, she's a cleric. So originally when she was printed, she wasn't a human. So rules as written, she would not benefit from anything benefiting humans. She does now, there's an errata, but she used to not. She used to just be considered summon cleric. So she never got patched, not able to target herself. How long have you had these cards? Some of them I've had for a long time. Like 15 plus years. Some of them I haven't. Some of them I bought. This guy, I don't know about. This is 4 mana for a 6/6. Can't cast a spell unless an opponent has lost life this turn. So really you can only summon him after you've burned somehow. So this one's a little trickier. But I could cheat him in, I think. I could cheat him in. Creature spells you cast cost 1 less for each 1 life your opponents have lost this turn. So he's really good in second main phase. Basically, you just wail on somebody for like 10 damage and then summon something for 2. I use him as my commander. He's fun. He's pretty good. 4 mana? It's decent. Vilis, Broker of Blood. This is my draw power card. If I need to draw, he's, whenever you lose life, draw that many cards. But that can get a little dangerous. If somebody gets around your defensive line and hits you for like 7, and you've already got 4 in your hand, you're like, fuck. I gotta get some of these out of here. He's also an 8/8 with flying, which is nothing to sneeze at. So he's nice. It's the replacement of Griselbrand, who used to do that. Yeah, and Griselbrand is banned, right? Am I running Disciple of Bolus? No, he doesn't fit my theme, but I do have one. I actually think I have a foil Disciple. This is one of my other win cons. If I can cheat in Avacyn with, and I have Armageddon, that's like GG. Or Wrath of God, like if I can get out Avacyn. I basically just cheat out Avacyn as soon as I can. Mother of Runes, extra protection for Kalia and her baddies. Wait, let me see. Giver of Runes. Let me take a look. Another target creature you control gains protection from colorless or from the color of your choice until end of turn. Oh! Oh! She's Mother of Runes, but better. Interesting. Huh. That's pretty good. Maybe I should look into that. She can't target herself? That's fine. She can't target herself. Oh, Mother of Runes can. Oh, okay. All right. Avacyn, I mean, what can be said? Makes everything on your side indestructible. Aurelia, this is the other win con. Swing, additional combat phase, swing. That gets 2 creatures out from Kalia. Anything that doubles combat phases is for Kalia, pretty much. This dude pisses people off. This fucking angel makes people so mad. This is Angelic Arbiter. This is, if you cast a spell, you can't attack. If you attack, you can't cast the spell. So, this lets you either attack or cast a spell as long as it is on the field. I love this card. Card's great. That is one of your favorite white commander cards. It's so nice. I love... and it's foil, too. Check that out. Pretty. Linvala, another nice one. This shuts down activated abilities. So, creatures can't use... Does activated abilities include tap abilities? I'm always a little hazy on that. Or is it only mana? Yes? Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. So creatures can't use their tapped or mana abilities. So it's just basically more control. Plus she's cheap. 4? 4 for a 3/4? Where they can't use their activated abilities? That's so nice. Their triggered abilities still work, however. Triggered abilities are unaffected by Linvala, but activated abilities do. Razaketh. This is another tutor, basically. I don't know if I need this guy, honestly, because his cost is sacrifice another creature, and I don't know if that's... The 2 life is whatever, but it's another demonic tutor, so, you know. It's more search. Platinum Angel. Do I prefer MTG Arena or RL version? Real life. Easy, easy. I love real life. Place him with a 2/2 bear. Now you're thinking. Now you're thinking. Why didn't I think of that? Platinum Angel. You can't lose the game and your opponents can't win the game. Also another fun one. This is a really, really fun one that I like. This is a very, very interesting one. I saw this recommended on a net deck, and I really, really liked this. So this is one of the Theros gods. A 7/4 for 4. Let's see. Creatures you control can't be blocked except by 2 or more creatures. So I think it gives everybody menace. And prevent all damage that would be dealt to attacking creatures you control. That is nice with Kalia. So when you're swinging and everyone's attacking, it means you prevent all damage to them, which is nice. So basically they can block and take a shitload of damage, and if I keep attacking with Kalia, they keep preventing the damage. There's a demon you can combo with Platinum Angel to put the game in limbo. Interesting. Am I a Mardu player? This deck is Mardu. You know, it's this, but... Lord of the Void. This is an interesting one I've never gotten to use. This guy has actually never come out in a game for me so far. Whenever Lord of the Void deals combat damage to a player, exile the top 7 cards of that player's library, then put a creature card from among them onto the battlefield under your control. So it steals cards. So it not only exiles, but also steals. Nice. You know, it combos with Alia. Come in, swing. Take something. Ah, another asshole card. This is Kite Tyrant. 6/5 flying trample. Whenever he deals combat damage, control all. I've never won with it, but taking their artifacts is so nice. Taking their artifacts is fucking nice. I don't care about the winning with the 20 artifacts. But, Aegis Angel. What is this? When Aegis Angel enters the battlefield, another target permanent gains indestructible as long as you control Aegis Angel. Oh, that's pretty nice. That's pretty cool. Consider Dragon Mage. When it hits opponent, each player drops hands and draws 7 cards on a 5/5 flying dragon. Yeah, so I'd only really use him if I needed to, right? I saw some decks recommending that, based off of you being a jerk to your opponents. Haha. Do you want me to show you my jerkiest deck after this? I will. I'd be happy to show you. If you draw him against an artifact deck, you win. Or if I tutor him with one of my many tutoring cards. This guy I'm a little on the fence about. This is prevents searching. So this is whenever your opponent searches their deck, they sack a creature and lose 10 life. So this basically prevents people from tutoring. Well, it doesn't prevent them from tutoring, but it fucking hurts. This one is super nasty. And if they're this is fucking nasty. This is super scary. This dude, this guy killed Aaron in 1 turn. This is, your opponents can't gain life, and at the beginning of each end step, your opponent loses life equal to the life that player lost this turn. So during the end step, they take their damage. So he basically doubles damage done to an opponent each turn. So if they take 10 damage, yeah, this dude's nuts. This guy's crazy strong. This guy, I don't know about. This is a dragon with infect. I like him. But I don't know. He's only a 4/4. And I always feel like there's better things I can cheat in with Kalia than this guy. I'm recommending this card to everyone who runs a white deck, Smothering Tithe. You mean this card? We'll do enchantments last. Let's see. Sorry. He's kind of whatever in Kalia deck, TBH. He's not bad card, but there are better cards that impact the board when they're played. I would agree with you. I think I might... I'm going to put him in my maybe pile. I'm going to take him out, actually. This guy, I definitely do not want to take out. Steel Hellkite is a targeted removal. He's kind of... Yeah. This is... 5/5. You can pump him for 2. Oiled, too. Which is pretty nice. And if you pay X, destroy each non-land permanent with converted mana cost X whose controller was dealt damage by Steel Hellkite this turn. Yeah, this guy's great. Plus, you can cheat him in. You can cheat him in with Kalia. So you cheat him in and then fucking blow up whatever you want.
I'd say that's prime.
Emperor
I've
Emblem.
returned, and that just magic. The Gathering. I'll see myself out.
Emperor Emblem. Thank you for the 18 months. I appreciate that. Scourge of the Throne. This is also another combat phase. Foil Scourge of the Throne, too. I think I have 2 of these. And Grand Abolisher. This guy prevents people from fucking with me on my turn. So, basically, when he's on the field, opponents can't cast spells or activate abilities of artifacts, creatures, or enchantments. So, he stops people from messing with you. As for enchantments, I've got 3, soon to be 4. I've got Smothering Tithe. This is better in multiplayer games, but still good. Phyrexian Reclamation. This is sort of a backup card. I don't know if I want this. It's only 1. It's literally a 1-drop that lets you return a card to your hand from your graveyard for 2. The way I figure it, there's really no downside in playing this card. Like, if your shit starts dying, there's really no downside in just getting this, like, just grabbing this and start putting things back in your hand. Because then you can play them with Kalia again. Like, literally, if they blow something up, Phyrexian Arena is a great enchantment, and it's a great draw. I thought about Phyrexian Arena. Dragon Tempest. Everything with flying has haste that you control. And whenever a dragon enters the battlefield under your control, deals X damage to target creature or player, where X is the number of dragons you control. So, pretty nice. Have you thought about Audric Lunarch Marshal? I don't know what that does, but I'm going to look it up right now. Oh, this guy! Creatures you control gain first strike until the end if a creature you has first strike. Arctible Menace. Nice! That's pretty good. Doesn't really fit the theme, but that's okay. I don't mind about it. Anyway, so now the boring stuff. Land. This is... So I've separated my... I need to work out my land base, and I was actually wondering if y'all would help me figure out what lands, if I've got enough lands. I think I have 36 lands right now. Hold on, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 16, 17, 18. 3, 3, 4, 35. How many ramp pieces do I have? So for ramp, I've got Soul Ring, Lotus Petal, Mana Crypt, and, I mean, do you count rocks as ramp? Arcane Signet, Chromatic Lantern, Boros Signet. So ramp is no Mind Stone, no. So I've got Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Lotus Petal, Mana Crypt, Chromatic Lantern, Boros Signet. I think those are all the ramp that I have. And I guess Smothering, if you want to count that as a ramp. So here's the lands. Here's the lands I'm fairly certain I'm keeping. Okay? These are the lands I'm keeping. City of Brass, Ancient Tomb. This is an original Ancient Tomb, too. This is a Tempest Ancient Tomb. Clifftop Retreat. This is a check land, right? Check land, Isolated Chapel, Dragon Skull Summit, Urbog. Urbog's great. Reflecting Pool. This is an auto-include in, like, literally any multicolor deck, in my opinion. Mana Confluence, which is basically just City of Brass, but better. Inspiring Vantage. This is nice. Savai Triome. This one I like because it's all three, but it does come into play tapped. Sacred Foundry. I have all the shock lands. Blood Crypt, Godless Shrine, Command Tower, of course. Literally everyone should play this card, please. If you don't have this card in your EDH deck, put it in. It's very good. Command Beacon, and Maze of Ith. Actually, this is a focus on this one. This is a the Dark Maze of Ith. Condition 2. So those are all the ones I'm keeping, for sure. Is there a reason you don't play fetch lands? I don't have them, but they are going to be here on Friday. I'm getting 3 fetch lands on Friday. Let's see. So these are the lands I don't know if I want to take out or not. These are the things I'm sort of on the fence about. Exotic Orchard. I'm running Forbidden Orchard. Well, I was. You go for normal printings? You mean like foil? Like normal printing or foil? I try and get the oldest possible copy of a card. I love original artwork. As you can see from my my revised. Oh, for the fetch lands. I think I got I think I got normal printings. No, I didn't get the expedition stuff. So this is a legendary land. This is 1 tap, prevent 2 damage to target creature or legendary creature. It's okay, but it's nice. I guess you can prevent 2. Prevent 2 to Kalia, which is kind of nice. This one is nice. This gives creatures fear. So if somebody tries to block Kalia, you could put fear on her. Kind of nice. Plus it's foil. It's pretty. I love this art too. It's super cool. Battlefield Forge. These are the pain lands that I have. Battlefield Forge, Sulphurous Springs, Cave of Koilos, red, black, red, white, white, black. The 3 pain lands. Rugged Prairie, Filterland. I'm wondering if, I actually got I got the, red, black Filterland, which I think, is that Graven Cairns? The Fear one is great. It adds black too. Yep. Shizo Death Storehouse. You can tap it for 1 black or add fear. It's up to you. Still pretty good. This is a filter land. I mean, it's a filter land. Graven Cairns is the Rakdos filter land. Yeah, I got a Graven Cairn. It's not in here, though. Nomad Outpost. This is basically just the same thing as... Wait. Wait, what's the other one? The other triple that I had? Did I already show a triple? Triome. Right. Divide Triome. Yeah, it's basically the same thing as Triome. In fact, it is pretty much Triome. Luxury Suite. So, this one is only good in multiple games. This is literally just, if you have 2 or more opponents, it doesn't come into play tapped. Fetch lands can also fetch Triome, which is really nice. Oh, yeah, that is actually really nice. So, Luxury Suite. And then I've got a full gamut of the full art lands. I've only got these 2 mountains in here. I've got swamps and 3 plains. So, what do you think? Because I want to keep some basic lands in here, I figure. It's probably a good idea to have a couple. The ones I'm almost positive I'm removing are Temple of Malice, which is red-black. It's got Scry 1. It's got Scry 1, and it enters tapped. Forbidden Orchard, which is 1 mana of any color, but when you tap it, you put a 1/1 spirit token on to your opponent. And Spinerock Knoll. This one's interesting, but I don't love it. I'd throw in a Ghost Quarter Strip Mine if you got it. I unfortunately don't have a Strip Mine. What is it? Ghost Quarter? Sacrifice Ghost Quarter. Destroy target land. Its controller may search his or her library for a basic land card, put it in the battlefield, and shuffle it. Oh, it lets you get rid of, Oh! Interesting. Land destruction. For free. Then, okay. These are cards I want to take out. If you're adding fetch lands, you want to add shock lands. I actually have all the shock lands in here. Sacred Foundry, Blood Crypt, Godless Shrine. I've got all 3. Let's see. Oh, stuff I'm probably taking out. Magus of the Moat and Silence. Silence I put in here just because it affects all opponents, but I don't think I need this. This is basically to set up for when I'm attacking with Kalia. I play Silence, and then I just start swinging, and then there's nothing they can really do about it. But I also have I also have Grand Abolisher, who essentially does the same thing. He's just a little harder to keep alive because, you know, this is protected by being in my hand. But once my turn ends, he's totally vulnerable. There's not much I can do to protect him. And this is the stuff I maybe want to take out. Light Dragon. Terminate, which I don't think I need this. I could probably cut this. I have a lot of removal. And Dark Writ. Old Dark Writ, too. This is my favorite Dark Writ art. Let's get through. I fucking love this Dark Writ art. It's so fucking, like, goofy. Cheesy, but I love it. Anyway. Okay. So, yeah, I'll move Skithrix to the probably taking out. So the reason I'm removing Magus of the Moat is because I have an actual Legends Moat card that will be here on Friday. I actually ordered Moat. Ancient Ziggurat is any color but can only cast creature spells. The thing is, Fupas, if I'm hard casting these, I'm fucking up. Is the thing about this deck. Is if I'm hard casting any of these, I'm fucking up. You cut Dark Ritual for a mana rock? What do you think I should cut it for? I mean, what's another rock I could do? I mean, I'm thinking, and hear me out, chat. I'm thinking about Commander. I could do Commander Sphere. I was thinking about trying to trade for a Mox Diamond. Because I've got some really good trade stuff that's pretty high value. I could probably get it. I could probably trade for it. Wayfarer's Bauble is a popular nowadays. Wayfarer's Bauble. I don't think I know that one. Yeah. So, I've got 2 Sarah Sanctums, a Sliver Queen, 2 Swords of Feast and Famine, a Sword of Fire and Ice, and, like, that there, I think, is probably, like, $600 worth of trading. It could just be another Signet if you have the entire cycle. Diamond is a powerful option. Just make sure you're having a lot of good sources to replenish your hand. Well, the sources that I have a lot of tutors. Because, you know, I've got Vamp Tutor, I've got Demonic Tutor, I've got all the demons that tutor, I've got Liliana, who also tutors. Although she's a Vamp Tutor, she's not a Demonic Tutor. I do have Diabolic Tutor, if I wanted to add him. And I've got tons of mana. So, what's going in is the 3 fetch lands. So I've got the white-black, white-red, black-red fetch lands. Grim Tutor? I already have it, actually. Thought Vessel, the rock removes hand limit. Well, here's the thing is, my problem is not having too many cards in my hand. My problem is I don't want to run out of cards. Because this deck gets cards out of my hand really fast. You just get the double benefit of a rock and no hand size. Let me take a look here. Thought Vessel. Add 1 to your mana pool. You have no maximum hand size. That's pretty good. Would heavily recommend Necropotence. Ooh. Arid Mesa, Bloodstained Mire, Marsh Flats. Those are the fetches. That's right. Those 3 are coming in. I've also got Badlands, Plateau, and Scrubland coming in as well. So I've got 6 lands coming in. So I'm taking these 3 out for the fetch lands. And then I've got... I need to take out 3 for the duels. Hey! Oh my god. Lee. Hi, Lee. Thank you for the raid. Are you really gonna join? You're really gonna join my fucking stream and make fun of me for talking about Magic the Gathering? I like Magic the Gathering! Hi, buddy. Nerd. I mean, listen, you're right. I literally can't say anything. You're right. Thank you so much for the raid. Hi, everybody. We're talking about Magic the Gathering because I beat Dark Souls. Super sick and tired. I got a jet. Dude, get some rest. Drink some water. Have some chicken soup. I hope you feel better, buddy. Okay? Get well soon. Caracas? That's a legendary white mana, isn't it? Caracas. Add white. Return target legendary creature to its owner's hand. Ooh, that's pretty good. Oh, is it banned? It's banned. Never mind. Never mind. Can't use it. Man's just disrespecting my nerd cred. Listen, I deserve it. I deserve it, if anything. So I'm thinking, what do I want to remove from lands for the three dualies? He doesn't have moat, though. I mean, I will on Saturday. I'm thinking a swamp, a plains, and maybe nomad? Because I got the pain lands. So it would be a swamp, a plains, and nomad. So these are coming out. These are coming out. And we got 3 fetch lands, 3 dual lands coming in. Mostly white. White, black, red. Anything that comes tapped is out. Although I do want to keep Triome. And so you're saying I should remove Darkrit for a rock? You think? Why do people not like Darkrit in Commander? Also, what should I do with Terminate? I think I should get rid of Terminate. I just don't know what to replace it with. Better removal, maybe? How's your enchant artifact hate? I would swap Terminate with Mortify. I actually already have Mortify. Got Mortify. Despark. Anguished Unmaking. Anguished Unmaking's already in here. This is definitely... Deafening Clarion. 3-type ones are fine. You can get them with stealth fetches. I'm just not a fan of tap lands. Let's see. What's the one that's it's white, it's destroy. It's like destroy artifact or enchantment, and then if you cast it during your main phase, destroy another artifact or enchantment. Return to Dust. Yeah, Return to Dust. It exiles, too. I could put Return to Dust instead of Terminate. So let's see. So Terminate could come out for Return to Dust. Darkrit comes out for a Mana Rock. Magus of the Moat is coming out for Moat. And then I have to figure out something that I'm gonna put in for these two. Maybe another creature? Because I've got 30 creatures in here, which I think is a good middle ground. Not too many, not too few. Utter End? Exile target non-land permanent. Ooh, nice. Tiles based on roll, removal threat, ramp, card draw. Sure, I could do that. We're gonna put Liliana over here. Also, do you think Liliana is the right planeswalker for this? Because the other option I was thinking is Sarah, but I think Liliana is great for the tutoring. Plus, she can get stuff out of the graveyard. Anguish Unmaking's already in here. You don't have to play a Planeswalker. I know, but they're really good. I know you don't have to, but they're really fucking strong. There's a new artifact enchantment removal that might be better than Return to Dust. Dismantling Wave. I don't really like either of the options, but it's not a bad card, so if you want to play it, then play it. Yeah. Well, it's something to think about. I like to have one Planeswalker in there at least. Lathis Dragon Queen? Well, I think I'm removing this. I think I'm removing, Skithy. I don't know how to say his name. How do you say his name? Skitherix. Skittyrix. Okay, so let's look at my removal options. I hope you guys don't mind me doing this. Oh, in place. Eathless Dragon. Whenever another non-token dragon enters the battlefield under your control, create a 5/5 red dragon creature token. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty interesting, actually. Okay, so let's look at my removal options. So for, Mine, all mine. No, babe, these are my cards. They're my cards! Okay. So I've got Wrath of God, Dreadbore, Earthquake, Armageddon. Swords of Plowshares, Tap to Exile, Fortify, Despark. Here's all the removal I have, right? I've got Anguished Unmaking, I've got Despark, this is for big stuff, Mortify, Path to Exile, Swords to Plowshares. Both these together are fucking nuts. Armageddon, this is land removal. Earthquake, I'm so on the fence about this. I'm so on the fence about Earthquake. I'd cut Earthquake. I'm sort of feeling that too. I just don't know what to replace it with. Ruinous Ultimatum. Ooh, I can get Ruinous Ultimatum. It's so expensive. Not price-wise, mana-wise. It's like 7 mana or something, like of individual colors, isn't it? Do you use Earthquake for creatures or players? Creatures. Dreadbore. This is for killing planeswalkers. Wrath of God. So that's all the removal in this deck. Not counting, creatures. Blasphemous Act. Oh, isn't Blasphemous Act the one that does, like, 13 damage to all creatures or something? Costs less for each creature in the field. So you think I should swap Earthquake for Blasphemous Act? Blasphemous Act costs 1 less for each creature in the battlefield. Blasphemous. It's pretty nice. The only thing is that with Earthquake, I can hit everyone's creatures without flying. And since pretty much everybody in my deck has flying. Because this is so nice when you come in and swing. When you come in and swing, depends on how relevant the text is versus needing the enemy. I know you're running Moat, but Ghostly Prison could help too. Austere Command. Deck is pretty heavy on white. I like to keep it Damnation. Ah, funny you mentioned that, VST. I actually have Damnation coming in. Should be here on Friday, I think. It's actually a Judge Foil Damnation too. I got a good deal on it. I could swap this out for Damnation. The only thing I like about Earthquake is just that it doesn't affect my own creatures. Well, hang on. Let me get my folder. Yeah, I don't want too many board wipes is the problem. Because there's so many, you know? So, some options that we could have would be... Well, I have Day of Judgment, but... How many are you playing again? Wait, what do you mean? Board wipes? Like, straight board wipes, really the only one I have is Armageddon and Wrath of God. But they're one's for lands, one's for creatures. So. Well, there's some real money here. When did you acquire these? Some of them are from a long time ago, some of them are not. Some of them I've purchased. What's the other one? Oh, I used to have this, but I cut it. This is such a fuck you card. I hate this card, but I love having it in my deck. How do you feel I have more viewers than Studio Trigger? Well, most of them are from Lee anyway. Kidding. Hey, they're really good at what they do. I'm just here talking about Magic cards, having a good time, chilling out. And I hope you are too. I've got a Diabolic Tutor, but 4 mana is a little slow for me. I don't know if I need... I've got 2 Toxic Deluges. I've got... I don't know if... Risk-taking type gamble? I'm usually pretty unlucky when it comes to those cards. Now, this is interesting. I actually already owned this card. And I see it played in a lot of EDH decks. I'm not really sure why. But I have this. I don't know if it would be good in this deck. I think this sort of goes against what I want to do. Possibility Storm? Winter Orb? Not in this deck, but it's phenomenal. Yeah, Winter Orb's great. Got a bunch of mana rocks. Oh, yo, wait, check this out. This was my box topper from my first Double Masters box. Pretty nice. And, oh, wait. This was my box topper. In your modern deck? Stacks piece you can play to lock your opponents out of the game when you have commanding position when it doesn't hamper you too much. You play a similar situation when you play Armageddon. Ah, interesting. This was my box topper from last night, if anybody saw it. Pretty nice. If this was a heavier artifact deck, I would probably play this, but this really serves no purpose for me. Feast and Famine is superior. Oh, I have 3 Feasts and Famines. Oh! This is the other removal I was looking at. Merciless Eviction. It's in color, it's just way more expensive. Mana-wise. It's 6 as opposed to, you know, however much Blasphemous Act would cost. Oh yeah, Austere. Okay. I like it, but that CMC keeps getting it cut from my own decks. Do cards lose value when new expansions comes out? Not necessarily. Oh yeah. Here's my, this is my trade bait. I don't know if I want to hold on to her or not, but... let's see. Do I have anything else? Oh, shit! I didn't know I had this. I've actually got Ruinous Ultimatum right here. Destroy all non-land permanents your opponent control. Do you think it should go in there? But what should I take out for it? EQ? Should I take out EQ for Ruinous Ultimatum? Definitely the Earthquake. Okay. Hang on, I gotta get a perfect fit here. I have to go grab a perfect fit. So, do you think... Yeah, the only problem with Ruinous Ultimatum is we're looking at a, what is that? 2, 4, 6, 7 mana cost versus a 1 mana cost. It sort of fucks with my mana curve. 7 isn't that bad in Commander. Yeah, I guess. Well, it's 1 in X. Realistically, how much mana you have to pump in to get a good wipe? I guess that is true. You have a lot of mana rocks? I think I need another mana rock instead of Dark Writ. Yeah, I guess you're right. You're right. You're right. It's the right choice. I'm just offering up conversation, but you're probably right. It's the right choice. Okay. So if I trade my 2... I think I could get a Mox Diamond through trade. If I trade my 2 Serra Sanctums plus Vampiric Tutor plus like a Sword of Feast and Famine, maybe 2 Sword of Feast and Famine, that's about the same. Is this a fast or slow deck? It's... I mean, I guess that's a tough question to answer. Divide Crystal. It really depends on draws. Because this thing can get going by, like, turn 2. If I get good draws. Yeah, Diamond is like $500 or $600. It's expansive. Diamond is... Mox Diamond is really, really expensive. But it's good. So. Sorcery. So, what do you think? I do like that Ruinous Ultimate. So, this is coming out for Moat. This is coming out for a mana rock of some kind. This might be coming out for Utter End. I might put Utter End in. Infect Dragon out. Or I think I want to do... Oh, what was that? Lathless Dragon Queen. Yeah, this seems good. Pretty decent. What should I take out? What should I put in instead of Silence? What rocks am I running? Okay, so for rocks, I have Boros Signet, Mana Crypt, Chromatic Lantern, Lotus Petal, Arcane Signet, Soul Ring. MTG Crowd Control. Just start tapping lands. Do you have any draw cards? Ooh. This spell costs 1 less for each attacking creature you control. Whenever Cleave enters the battlefield, attach a target creature you control. Double Strike and Trample. Ooh, that's kind of nice. Because that would make it cheaper with Talia. Because it attaches for free. How many cards do you have to cripple opponents? Okay, let's take a look. Grand Abolisher. Yeah, Moat. The fairy's protection, I don't know if that counts. My idea of crowd control is spamming effects that force my opponent to choose between discard and sacrificing. I'm wondering, like, I'm thinking about what I could remove. I think QSA might have to go. Painful Quandary is an example, but probably wouldn't miss. I think QSA is going to have to go, which is too bad because I like this card a lot. The Rakdos and Orzhov Signet could be decent mana rock since you don't have that much fixing in your... I could swap this out. I could swap QSA. I mean, like I said, I love this card. But... I mean, I'm asking you, chat. What do you think? You should do it. This is the out of the deck pile. Embercleave is a metagame choice. If your playgroup doesn't mess with board often and allows you to keep 3 or more creatures Talia out, then I consider running the cleave. Other than that, that trick. Yeah, I suppose that's true. Is this CEDH? No, it's not really CEDH, but I tend to optimize things. I mean, this is just going to be me playing friends, you know?
Deek.
Flippy, thank you for the 69. But on the other hand, one of those friends is Aaron, and Aaron's deck is pretty serious. It's not like meta, but it's really good. Aaron runs a Sir Gwyn deck, like a Knights deck, with mostly equipment. So like Hammer of Nazan, Stoneforge Mystic, what's that one card? Grim Rider? Can't remember all of what he has. He's got a bunch of really strong Knight cards. Murderous Rider. Thank you, Murderous Rider. Yeah, the one that when he dies, he goes on the bottom. How does Aaron have a good deck? He hasn't played Commander yet. He does, actually. Well, we played. So he has played Commander. But his deck is pretty strong. It's a pretty good deck. Is this actually nearing CEDH? That's funny. Let's see. So these are going. These are definitely going. That's fine. I'm cool with that. And then we're swapping this out. We don't know what we're swapping this. This is coming out. It's coming. I think I'll put Utter End in. It's on Null Rod, and the only context I've ever seen that card in is. You have Master of Cruelties? I do. Yeah, Master of Cruelties is in. What do you... Aura of Silence? Artifact and enchantment spells your opponent's play cost 2 more to cast. Sacrifice Aura of Silence. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Ooh, that's not bad. If you're really worried about that deck, all you have to do is keep destroying Sir Gwyn. Also, you can play cards like Vandal Blast and Subterranean Tremor. Tremors is an earthquake, we can flip all the art. So be careful with that. Yeah, I don't know if I'd do that then. Vandal Blast. Destroy target artifact you don't control. Ooh, wow. Holy shit. Okay, that is really, really good. Stuck in arena right now? Use spell table, dude! Remote paper magic! How often am I playing against blue? I don't think very. But I could sideboard something. Dropped an Oreo at the bottom of your milk glass. Just let it dissolve. You get chocolate Oreo milk. That's the big brain strat. Let's run some extra board wipes, because Mardu is pretty weak in recursion other than a few black pieces. Yeah, that's the reason I have Phyrexian Reclamation. Was to sort of strengthen my recursion. Because this is the only thing I can do to get creatures out. Well, one of the few things I can do to get creatures out of my graveyard. The other thing I was thinking about running for recursion is Rhea Dawnbringer. But that skews me even harder towards white, and I want to maintain a good balance. Cavern of Souls. Wait. Oh! Add 1 mana of any color. Spend this mana only to cast a creature spell of the chosen type. That spell can't be countered. But remember, I'm not really summoning creatures a lot. I'm mostly cheating stuff in from Kalia. You can cast spells only during your turn, and you can cast no more than 2 spells each turn. You may cast spells with converted mana cost less than or equal to the number of lands you control without paying. Ooh. Huh. To ensure the Kalia casts against encounters? Debtor's Net. Beginning of your upkeep, put target creature from the graveyard onto the battlefield under your... Ooh, pretty good. You play Angel of Serenity. There are creatures on the battlefield or in graveyards. In other words, later in the game, you can exile 3 of your creatures and grab them back when she leaves. Huh. How many basics am I... okay. I don't have Angel of Serenity, but that's interesting. How many basics? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 mountains, 2 swamps, 2 plains. I actually got an Archangel of Thune. That's another really good one. Whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. She's got lifelink. Pretty nasty. But I don't really know what I would take out for her. Maybe Udvara? Boone is good, but not quite this style. Yeah. Oh, you know, I could get Necropotence. Did you organize by mana cost? Sure. Okay. I'm gonna have... This is gonna take a minute. Oh boy. Okay. This is gonna take a minute, so... Talk to me while I do this, chat. Currently. So, this is all stuff that's getting removed. So, ignore this stuff. This stuff is not here. This is all land. Okay. 2. Lot. You count the commander in the mana curve? I'm assuming you do. Uh, 5. Fuckload. Six. Most of my creatures are like immense creatures. Up here is going to be 7 and then 8. Ignore these. Oh, instance. I forgot to do instance. Whoa!
Here comes a daredevil.
Salty Poultry. Thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate that. We'll put 0 up there. Thank you for supporting the stream, yo. So much. And 1, 3. Okay, so this is what my mana curve is looking like. Is Strionic Resonator a reasonable idea here? I would say so because it doubles Kalia's, yeah, it doubles my commander's effect. So I would get to put 2 angels or demons or dragons into play every time she attacks. Because her wording is whenever Kalia the Vast attacks, so it's a triggered ability. Oh, this is 7, too. Hope you tune up your commander deck as a blast. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Would you use Stree Res with anything else? Oh, for sure. There's a lot of other cards I have that are like, whenever, like a lot of other activated creature effects. Utvara Hellkite. With double tokens created by Yathis. Oh, yeah, true. Angel of Despair. Kill 2 permanents. Runescarred Demon. 2 double tutor. Balefire Dragon would deal 12 to all their creatures. Lord of the Void, you would exile 14. That would be crazy. Whenever Lord of the Void deals combat damage to a player, exile the top 7 cards of that. Oh my god. If I Strionic Resonator Lord of the Void, they would exile 14 from their deck, and I would get to take 2 cards. An Aetheros deck? Aetherios deck? Nice. Awesome. Yeah. Strionic Resonator, I think, is totally worth it in here. Because there's a lot of things that are, like, triggered effects like that. Oh! Also, wait. Think about this. Scourge of the Throne. Whenever Scourge of the Throne attacks for the first time, there's an additional combat phase. I could have 2 combat phases. 3. So if I attack with him, and then Strionic, there would be another one, and then another one. That's insane. And if Kalia's out, that's more creatures. Yeah, Strionic is sort of the linchpin of this. Which is nice, because I can grab it with Enlightened. So it's looking like our heaviest area in mana cost is... It is a foil Scourge of the Throne. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on 7 cost. But most of those are creatures that I'm not going to be hard casting anyway. 2, 5, 6, 9, 2 cost. Yeah, so I can only do it once a turn. Unless I had Voltaic Key. In which case, I could do it twice a turn. Let's see. How many enter the battlefield effects do you have? Woof. Okay. I have Zenith Seeker. I've got... Let me see. Oh, Terror of the Peaks. Extra combat from Scourge of the Throne is conditional. Wait, meaning what? Oh, yeah, Runescarred Demon. Oh, Angel of Despair. Resolute Archangel. Lord of the Void. Oh, yeah, you need Dethrone for it. True. True. Panharmonicon. If an artifact or creature entering the battlefield causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional turn. Ooh. That's neat. I don't have a ton of enter the battlefield. I don't know if that would be worth it. What I do have is nice, but, you know. So, let me just make sure I know, and I go over what I know we're replacing. So, I know we're replacing these lands. It's a dragon that when it deals damage, it steals person's artifacts. Yeah, Hellkite Tyrant. I had that in here. So, this guy's coming out for the Dragon Queen. Ooh, Dragon Mage. There's an idea. That would be some good card draw. I didn't think of that. Should I get Dragon Mage instead of... instead of what's her name? I'm replacing Skittles. Yeah, I just don't think he really fits in here. But Infect's also a big target. Yeah. Get both in somehow? Really? I would try and get both. Oh, both the Dragon Queen and Dragon Mage? Lathless and Mage? You know about the site EDH Rec? I do. That's what I used to sort of figure out everything I wanted to do with this deck. So, I could ditch these two for Dragon Mage and Lathless. And then I could get this. I think this is coming out for Utter End. And then this is coming out for a mana rock of some kind. I don't know what we decided on, though. This is coming out for Moat.
I play Pot of Stir. This allows me to draw 2 cards from my deck and add them to my hand.
Little bits.
Thanks for the deck building stream.
Hey!
I'll try to help however I can.
Thank you, Common Zero, for the 1,000. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. That's really sweet of you. If you're willing to get the diamond, a signet would be best unless you will inquire Grim Monolith. I have a signet. Signet is... here. You're expecting Arena? Yeah, I'm big in... I don't really do Arena. I mostly do paper. I'm thinking about actually doing paper magic streams. Like playing people. I want to get community magic going, too, on my Discord. Where we do, like, tournaments, and maybe I have, like, prizes and things. Basalt Monolith? Oh, yeah, this thing doesn't untap, right? Is there a Twitch mod that allows us to see a card? I wish. That's actually a thing in, what do you call it? That's actually a thing in, Spell Table. Spell Table has that. But that's only if you run it. If you run the app. Martyr really struggles for mana ramp. If you can squeeze it in, a Sword of the Animus could go a long way in getting... if you can squeeze it. Whenever you play an activated ability, if it isn't a mana ability, you may pay 2. If you do copy that ability, you may choose new targets for the copy. Oh, that does actually make infinite mana, doesn't it? Land tax? Yeah. I mean, I guess. This is the deck I wanted Chrome Mox for, yeah. But if I could get Mox Diamond, man, I think that would make a really good mana rock for this deck. Up here with Lotus Petal. Should I bite the bullet and try and trade for one? What's the format here? Oh, this is Commander. I was thinking the sword that fetches basic lands. That's Sword of the Animist, I think. If a creature attacks, you may search your library for a basic land card and put it in the battlefield tapped. Yeah. Yeah, Kalia. She's over. Wait, where'd she? Oh, she's here. What would you trade? Well, I've got 2 Sarah's Sanctums, 2 Swords of Feast and Famine, Sword of Fire and Ice, let's see. Oh, I've got tons of stuff for trade, like in my trade binder. 2 Toxic Deluges. More narrow in usage than diamonds, so there's that. They're on reserve list too, so sadly you. I would rather have a rock over the Sword of the Animist, as the rock is more consistent. You have Rakdos the Defiler. I have Rakdos Lord of Riots. Them sexy cards. Ooh. I've got this for trade too. This is actually pretty good trade. Wait, I have another Mana Crypt I could trade too. Okay, Sarah's Sanctum, Vampiric Tutor, Mana Crypt. That right there is like almost $500. What's the card that gives you another combat phase? There's like 5 of those. PC Player app if you're going to be pricing things for trade. I actually have that, but I haven't been... I basically just search on the website if I want to figure out how much it costs. You have the other Kalia? Yep. She's in here. That's Kalia the Zenith Seeker. Do you think Feast and Famine belongs in here? I'd love to be a part of it. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I'll probably tweet about it, as well as, like, talk about it in Discord. Aggravated Assault over World at War. You nab infinite combat steps with Feast and Famine as long as you have 5 lands. Ooh. Aggravated Assault. Untap all creatures you control. After this phase, there's an additional combat phase, followed by an additional new. Ooh. If it's Kalia, fixing shouldn't be too big of an issue, right? Or is this pushing to be a more competitive deck? I'd like to make this a more competitive deck. I mean, I don't want to go to tournaments or anything. basically, here's my thought, right? Now, call me a weeb for thinking this, but I like to have a bunch of very casual decks, and then one like, you want me to use my full power, huh? Like, that's what I want this deck to be. I want this deck to be my, oh, I was only using 10% of my power, fool. And then, you know, I use this. I even got this faux gator skin deck box for it. Which is pretty cool, actually. I really like this thing. Huge. Do you have any other swords? I've got Fire and Ice, and I've got Light and Shadow. That's my mono blue Thopter deck, maximum power. Yeah. I think this is actually, even though the combo isn't crazy game winning, I think this is a halfway decent deck. You plan on doing anything else with your turn after combat? If yes, keep... I guess if I did Aggravated Assault, that would let me have another combat phase. Because then I could just tap again and fight, and tap again and fight, and tap again. Damn. Maybe I should get rid of World at War. Should I... Okay, if I put Aggravated Assault in, should I get rid of Savage Beating or World at War? Because Savage Beating is nice if you entwine it. Because if you entwine Savage Beating, not only does everything... Yeah, World at War. Okay. Damn, this is like super helpful, chat. Do you think you'll need more draw to get those creatures into your hand to cheat them in? More combat phases you add, the more creatures you'll need in your hand to cheat out. Yeah, Fupas, I was actually thinking about adding Dragon Mage. I'm actually going to... ECG player tab here. Start a list. Is it Dragon Mage? No. What's it called? The dragon that when it deals damage, you discard your hand and draw? There he is, Dragon Mage. Ah! He's 40... Oh, wait, never mind. He's 50 cents. Chat, should I spring and get the foil? The foil is $10, unfortunately. No, the cheapest one is 14. The cheapest one is $14. Nah, I'll get the cheap one. I'll get the cheap one. I'll save the money. It's 50 cents. Oh, wow. Never mind. The only one I can get from TCG Direct is the foil one. Never mind. I guess I'm getting that. Okay. And it was aggravated. This is definitely one. Kind of expensive. What? Hey. Icebox cards, lightly played. And, okay, so I got Aggravated Assault. I got Dragon Mage. What else were we adding? Oh, yeah, what was her name? Lathless. Lathless Dragon Queen. Ooh, oh, she's cheap. She fucking costs like $1. What the hell? She's so cheap. Let's see. Pre-release cards, Jumpstart. And nobody on TCG Direct has her. Here we go. Okay, lightly play. Should I get the foil? I'll get the foil. I have to get the media promo one. Media promo. How many dragons versus demons and angels are in this deck? Good question. Okay, so... Okay, so... Lathless is coming out. Skitty is coming out for Lathless. Quicksilver's coming out for Dragon Mage. Magus of the Moat is coming out for Moat. Dark Red is coming out for something. Terminate's coming out for Utter End. That's the other one. Utter End. Oh, this is cheap. Game Day and Store Champion. Ooh, lightly played foil. Let's get that. World at War is coming out for Aggravated Assault. What are we removing? What should I put in for Silence? Card draw. But what card draw? What do you think? What do you think is good card draw for this? Necropotence? I could do it. I mean, if I'm being real with you here, because I'm doing this on stream, this is all a business expense, baby. Okay, but here's the question. Here's the question, chat. If I buy Necropotence, it's gotta be the original art, right? You have Academy Rector for the Necro? No, I don't. Rector puts in graveyard from play. You may remove Academy Rector. No, but I have Enlightened Tutor. I mean, if I really need it, I could use Enlightened. Grab Necro. Plus nothing. And Rector is 4 mana. It's from deck to play, though. Where are you playing this? If it's kitchen table, see if your group will allow proxies. Well, here's the thing. I don't want a proxy. I want I want to do it. Nullspire Dragon is on theme and crazy good card draw. Okay, Nullspire Dragon. Nullspine Dragon. Sorry. When Nullspine Dragon comes into play, you may discard your hand and draw cards equal to the damage dealt to target opponent this turn. Interesting. But my problem with that is it would only be before he came into play, right? So if I cheated him into play, I wouldn't be able to draw based on that combat. Right? I would have to deal damage before he came into play, which would mean hard casting him. You have multi-combat theme. True, true, true. I don't know. I like Dragon Mage. I like Dragon Mage more than Nullspine because Dragon Mage, although Dragon Mage triggers the discard, doesn't it? I didn't think of that. Interesting. Off of Tithe in a multiplayer game? Oh, true. Villas Broker of Blood? I actually do have Villas in here. Villas is in here for card draw. But it's good to have something else, too. Interesting. We've got... This is coming out for Aggravated Assault. This is coming out for Utter End. This is coming out for Mana Rock. This is coming out from... Again. And something... Helm of the Host? At the beginning of your combat, a token that's a copy of equipped creature, except the token isn't legendary. If equipped creature is legendary, that token gains haste. Oh! So, equip it to Kalia. Wheel of Fortune. How much is Wheel of... Oh yeah, no big deal. $150.
I'd say that's prime.
Unfortunately can't stick around tonight, but wanted to resub quick. Love seeing MTG going though.
Thanks, Gerbeagly, dude. Thanks for the 6 months. Be well, dude. Thank you. I appreciate that. Also, check out these casino dice that I got, chat. These are for counters and things, and they're super easy to read on camera, which is the thing I like the most about them, because the smaller dice are kind of hard to read. And so they're, I don't know if you can see this. They're the same dice that they use at, like, casinos in Vegas. So the pips are actually molded into the die rather than painted on. So they never fade. And they're really, really, really easy to read. Oh, my sleeves? We're talking Mox Diamond. Wheel of Fortune is cheap. I guess I could trade for Wheel of Fortune, huh? The Wheel of Fortune Judge promo is $880. Although, Revised Edition Wheel of Fortune... oh. These are my sleeves. They're iridescent gold. What's up, Cameron Jade? How's it going? Yeah, I think these are really pretty. Like I said, they don't make these anymore, so I had to find them on eBay. And I bought his entire supply. He only had 6 packs left. These are Ultra Pro. He only had 6 left, and I bought his entire pack. But I just think they're so cool. Because they have that, like, shiny iridescent effect. And since I play multiple colors, I like that. See? You can see, like, the red and the green and the blue. Oh, yeah, they're holding up fine. I haven't really had an issue. I use a playmat, though, so that probably helps. Just a standard playmat. I actually bought some. That are the same deal, but in blue. So they're also kind of like blue iridescent sleeves. Pretty cool. You go with Magus. No, I could probably trade for it. When I heard Ultra Pro and they have never lasted more than 2 months. I mean, I've got katanas too if these end up failing, but I really like. Reforge the Soul. Player discards his hands and draws 7 cards. Oh, but it's expensive. Miracle, though, that is true. So, ideally, do you think Wheel of Fortune? Because I could trade for Wheel of Fortune. That wouldn't be that hard. That's a lot of draw, too. Shit. Wheel instead of Dragon Mage. Do you think Wheel instead of Dragon Mage? Or do you think both? Both might be overkill. Oh! Rally of Wings. Untap all creatures you control. Creatures you control with flying get +2/+2 until end of turn. Gives you option for cheap mana. And Reforge is expensive. Doesn't give you the option to... Yeah. Both is better if you're going to have a lot of draw. I would run Mage over the... Cheating in with Kali, you can... That's true. Okay, so... The thing is, it's actually funny. I could probably trade for, Wheel easier than I could trade for Mox. But then do you think I should I not put Necro in here? How much card draws in the deck so far? So the only real card draw in my deck is Tutoring. And... yeah, I guess that's the only real card draw. Oh, Villas. Villas. Like Necro. Yeah, I think Necro might be the way. Total card draw count? I think you can draw more with... I do think you can draw more with Necro. Yeah, and it shouldn't be too hard to get 3B. How total card draw? Draw or tutor. Okay. So draw or tutor. We've got Enchanted or Enlightened Tutor, Vampiric Tutor. Demonic Tutor. Grim Tutor. And I've also got Phyllis. And I've got Razaketh. I don't know if you count him. And I think Liliana also has a tutor effect. Runescar. Yeah, Runescar Demon. You're right, you're right. Not bad. But the thing is, if we don't put Dragon Mage in, then I still don't know what to put in for Silence. I mean, I guess I could just keep Silence. Or, I mean, Necropotence. But if I don't, do I need Necropotence? Smothering Tithe is in here, yeah. I believe. But Tithe is mana. Tithe is mana, not hard. The thing with tutors is that it's only +1 you're not... Well, only with Vampiric. With Demonic, it's in your hand. Enlightened, it's in your hand. And Grim, it's in your hand. So you are +1. Well, I mean, I guess you're taking it out of your hand, but you're also... You're exchanging it for something you can use. For one of the best draw options in your colors that say Necropotence, then Wheel of Fortune. I'll get a Necropotence just to get it. Cheap, too. Yeah, lightly played. Like... Are there really no TCG Direct one? I'd honestly recommend Lightning Greaves and Whisper Silk Cloak. Already in the deck! Lightning Greaves! Already here. Just talking shop, is this a deck? This is a deck. We're workshopping this deck a little bit. Okay, I'll get Necro. Yeah, sorry, Boo Bear. That's kind of what we're working on right now. So you're running black, red, and white. Correct. It's a Kalia deck. Commander, EDH. Strionic Resonator. Already in there. Foil, too. That was cheap. It was like $3. Let's see. So I want to just make sure I go over what the planned replacements are. So we've got 3 fetch lands, 3 dual lands. That's 6. So we're going to be at about the same amount there. Oh, Giver of Runes? You really think Giver of Runes? But I need to take something else out. I guess I could put Giver of Runes in for Silence. I have Chromatic Lantern in here. Mother of Runes is already in here. She's the Urza's printing too. Giver over Mother? Yeah, you want multiple ways to protect your Kalia since that's what the entire deck is based around. Both if possible. Okay, what is it? Giver of Runes? Oh, she's a little pricey. Oh, never mind. The foil's like 14 bucks. You could do Giver for Silence. That's a good exchange. It's the same mana curve, too, since they're both 1. Interesting. Okay. So, we've got maybe Giver of Runes? Giver of Runes for Silence. Aggravated Assault for World at War. Utter End for Terminate. Hopefully, Mox Diamond for Dark Writ. Moat for Magus of the Moat. Dragon Mage. And Lathwis. Does that sound about right? Two off to help ensure the prot. Yeah. Yeah. I like that. Because we got some extra draw there. God, I hope I can trade somebody for a Mox Diamond. I think I've got the stuff to trade for it. Like, I literally think I have the value to trade for it. God, I love this card so much. This is like one of the crown jewels of my deck. This is the Judge Foil, Vampiric Tutor. I gotta get the... The art's just so fun. I love it. Might need a few tweaks later on, but I think we have a good basis. Very pretty. Very value. Very true. Some test hands? Oh, well, I need to replace these. And these. The lands. Mox Diamond is rad sounding. 0 cost free mana. Yeah. It's, the only thing is, you'll know better when, better what it needs once you play it more. Be more draw sources. Yeah. I just remembered, is this the camera rig that's clothes hangers and tape? Yeah, it is. I need to buy something nicer. I need to buy something a little nicer. I actually have something in my Amazon cart right now that's like a little stand on your desk that like sort of does the same thing. It does come out, you have to remove a land, so it's immediately neutral value, but it's handy for when you're running so many other colors. Is it Mox Diamond restricted? No. Banned? It's not banned, and everything's restricted in Commander. It's Commander. Tutors will help your deck go, but you'll need to draw a bunch of cards after the first few turns of the game with all the ramp set up and what. Yeah. Yeah, I suppose that's true. And that's why I think Dragon Mage will really help. Yeah. The original Moxes are all banned, I think. Pearl, Emerald, Sapphire, Jet, and Ruby are all banned. And then Lotus is banned, of course. Time Walk. Okay, so... Who'd have thunk? Power 9 was good. Okay, so... Opal and Chrome? I have the Opal, but there's not enough artifacts in this deck to make it worth it. So, my question I was on the fence about was, should I get Necropotence in here? If so, what should I take out for it? It's temporary acceleration. In longer games of Commander, you're going to want that extra land. Well, I guess. Oh, what's the... is it... Belwar Stone? What about Felwar Stone? What about Felwar Stone in for Darkrit? Can you go through the deck real fast again? It's all separated into mana curve right now. So I'll do it in a minute, but Felwar is good. Maybe I should put Felwar in here. Because I could drop it with Mana Crypt. So, like, turn 1, I could do land, Mana Crypt, Felwar. Oh my god. Land, Mana Crypt, Felwar, Soul Ring. Signet? Signet's already in. Oh, yeah, Signet, yeah. What rocks am I running? Oh, God. How strong a table is this for? So, the only person I've played recently is Aaron, and Aaron has a Sir Gwyn deck that is really nasty. And so I want to at least be able to... I won a few times, but once he gets started, it's very strong. Oh, yeah. Land, Crypt, Soul Ring, Signet, Felwar. Gilded Lotus? Isn't that, like, expensive to draw, though? Yeah, it's 5 mana. Hey, thank you so much, Fupas for Life. Be well. Thank you for helping.
Next I play Pot of Greed. This allows me to take 2 cards from my deck and add them to my hand.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Marluxia, for the 200. I appreciate that. Do you have talismans in this deck? Talismans? Oh, I think I have Boros. Yeah, or no. Wait. There's CMC 2 mana rocks. The paint. Oh, no, I don't think I have any of those. I don't know. I've already got a lot of 5-cost stuff. Here's the thing. I don't know if mana gen is my problem. Mask of Memory. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, you may draw 2 cards. You do, discard a card. I don't know about that. I don't know about that one. Yeah, Kalia cares more about draw. Because I need stuff to get cards into the field. Is this Lotus combo serious or banter? I mean, I was talking about Gilded Lotus. You wanted equip that draws? You said you had Fire and Ice? Does Fire and Ice draw? I thought Fire and Ice was, damage... Wait, is it draw card? I mean, I could throw Fire and Ice in here. But I don't know if that's consistent enough. It's harder to get its effect to work. Wait a minute. Does 2 damage to any target and you draw a card. What would I take out for it, though? Also protection for Kalia, true. So, do you think that Dragon Mage and Lathliss are definite includes? Dragon Mage for sure. Okay, Dragon Mage is a for sure. Certifierness is too slow and won't draw you enough cards in this deck. Low on cards. Really want a high impact, etc. Just 1 card in it. Hey, see you later, Queen Leo. Be well. Yeah, I agree that Sword of Fire isn't going to draw me enough if it's only 1 a turn. Although, multiple combats, remember, that could be like 2 a turn. Because if I'm doing stuff like... Savage Beating and, Scourge of the Throne... And what is it, Aurelia? Yeah, Aurelia. Then I'm getting a ton of extra combats. But that would require a bunch of stuff to be on the board. I guess I'd have to tutor for it. A Reliquary Tower? Don't think... no. No Reliquary Tower. How do you want to end games in this deck? I mean, literally just, like, I think just beat down. Just, like, I mean, I would say Master of Cruelties, if I can. Yeah. I mean, honestly, with how this deck has went, if I can get 2 combat phases, they're pretty much dead. Like, if I can attack once with Kalia, and then again the next turn, they're usually fucking dead. Like, they're dunzo. You playing 1v1 Commander? Because if so, your strategy is sound. Most of the time I've been playing 1v1, but I wouldn't be opposed to free-for-all, like 4-person. Library. Ooh. That's nice. But I would have to get both that and Dragon Mage in play. Your deck might struggle in a 4-way. Yeah, it might be a little rough. I think Moat would help a ton in a 4-way. I just need some way to protect it. Four-player pods are the most fun. Yeah, I definitely want to get it together. Like, get a 4-person pod together. I expect Wrath effects to be this deck's bane. You have Maze of Ith? I do, actually, have Maze of Ith. It is... Castle Loch Twain. Draw a card, lose a life equal to the number of cards in your... No, I don't know if that would be great. Well, I don't know, maybe. It's just not good in multiplayer, just because she gets hated out so much. Yeah. Yeah. Dragon Mage, Hellkite, and Smothering Tithe is a fun alternate win. Ooh, I suppose that's true. Mind's Eye. Whenever an opponent draws a card, you may pay 1 if you do draw a card. Nah, I don't think that really fits in this. Maybe? Nah. Yeah, for 5, I don't think that works for me. This deck will be very dependent on how strong your opponent's checks are. Yeah, I would agree with that. I mean, overall, so my favorite kinds of decks to play would be ones that are good, not like top tier meta, good and strong, but fun. And they still let my opponent play, and they still present a challenge. I don't like decks that just, like, shut everything down and don't let my opponents play, and, like, yeah. I like this, because it's good, but not super strong or meta. I feel the only thing that really trounces on this are CEDH decks. Kalia's very powerful Timmy deck. I love Timmy. Listen, I'm such a Timmy. I love, like, big stompy cards. They're my favorite. They're so fun. Says the person with a Chronotog stasis deck. Is Huck building this deck?
Listen, I just like big old creatures. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Huck would play mono green Stompy. No, he would play green white Stompy Knights. Did you build an Eldrazi deck? I have a Polymorph Emrakul deck. Let's see. Okay. So how long have I been streaming? 7 hours. How long have we been talking about magic? This is crazy. Let's see. I have a Six Commander deck. Ooh, mono black? Nice. Okay. So, should I go ahead and get a Necropotence just to get one? So what I have coming in is Dragon Mage, Giver of Runes, Utter End, Aggravated Assault, and Laughless Dragon Queen. Ugh, I don't want to buy... I want to get the old one. The Ice Age one. Yawgmoth's bargains. Gotta fight Rexy in Arena? I don't. Did I get one? Around them with haste cards like Fervor, prize kill cards like Wrath effects? Oh, yeah. Okay. Wrath of God, yeah. Yeah, you're right. The Battle Box or Showdown Necropotence for the most swag. No way. I want Ice Age Necropotence. Skip your draw phase. If you discard a card from your hand, move that card from the... Pay 1 life to set aside time. Right. It's fine in slower pods when you hit it on turn 3. Drawing as late as turn 5, 6 is really bad because you just have to wait for cards. Okay. So, coming in, I've got Dragon Mage, Giver of Runes, Utter End, Aggravated Assault, Laughless Dragon Queen, and Necropotence. And the total of my purchases comes out to $69, so I think that's pretty good. Nice. So I think that's pretty decent, right? That should be a pretty decent tune-up for this deck. Because we're getting Dragon Mage, we're getting Laughless, we're getting Moat, we're getting... Oh, Felwar. Felwar, right? Were we gonna put Felwar in for Darkrit? Utter End, Savage Beating, River. Yeah. Could do talismans? Like what? Excuse me. Any of the 2-cost rocks is fine. Oh, like what? Rakdos Signet? Or no, talismans. Oh, these, right. Talisman of Progress. Talisman of Progress. Talisman of Impulse. Should I do Talisman or Felwar Stone? Because Felwar Stone doesn't take life, and I already have a lot of things that take life in this. But I guess Felwar is kind of based on my opponent, isn't it? Felwar kind of relies on my opponent playing similar colors. Sacrifice Mindstone. Your opponent has command tower, it can make any color. True. Signet if you're concerned about life total. So what? What rock? Chat, decide for me. What rock should I get? Felwar or... Okay, I'm getting Felwar. That's the final call. Command Tower can't make any color. It can make any color that their commander could produce. So, if their commander could produce white, blue, green, then Command Tower could produce white, blue, green, and Felwar could produce white, blue, green. At least that's how I would interpret it. Yeah, that would be my interpretation. So it's not uncommon? Okay. Yeah, we'll just do this. Okay. So here we go. Dragon Mage, Giver of Runes, Utter End, Felwar Stone, Aggravated Assault, Laughless, and Necropotence. That seems pretty good. I think those are some good additions. We'll take out Dark Writ for Felwar. We'll take out Silence for Giver of Runes. World at War for Aggravated. Terminate for Utter End. Dark Writ is Felwar. Magus of the Moat for Moat. Quicksilver, Amulet for Dragon Mage. Skitty for Laughless. And these are the 3 fetch lands, 3 dual lands. Cool! Alright. And with that, it's 12:30 in the... And I think it's time for me to end. Hey, everybody! I had a lot of fun talking about Magic, and I want to do this again. For real. Can we build a colorless deck? Sure, why not? Thanks for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna wrap up. But I'll be back tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Thursday? Well, today, technically. Thursday? Yeah. Thursday. I'll be back. I don't know what I'll be playing, but I'll have to think about it. Oh! I want to get that Pokemon thing set up, maybe. Okay. Be well, everybody. See you later.